Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And so we stand for the anthems. Greece have gone with a 4-5-1, Jim.
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs two of the three central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in. He should get plenty of support with this setup.
So it's away we go then.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Bakasetas. And it's made its way to him. Not the most accurate pass. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Let's a look and place it forward. Oh, easy pickings there.
Out to the left it goes.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Could be danger here. He has found the way through.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Greece!
And it's Greece who take the lead. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react. A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Greece are looking to go forward now. Trice, and they are soaring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Greece are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. Decent chance! And it's there! And they're at it again, in double quick time. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Greece find a position of real strength now.
Greece have hit a quick-fire double here.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here.
And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Greece absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Greece have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Real chance here. He's had a shot!
Tries to get it clear. Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done.
No luck with that dink over the top. Deftly out wide. Chance here to counter. And he was quick to react. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Bakassi. And the finish! He scored! Just cruising! They are cruising! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Coming on the field is number 20, Angola. Substitutions taking place.
Greece perhaps contemplating their next change here. Tsimikas.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Daka. This looks promising. He's picked his way through. Pass is just off target. Greece do have a chance to counter here. Looking to play him in. He can run onto that.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, can he get onto this?
Well, they could break here. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
No way through.
Has been indicated.
It's beyond the defence.
And the ball is out of play.
Greece are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough.
Greece really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling, and that is what tends to happen when they do their thing.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Greece definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked, whether it was link-up play...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And so, the national anthems. The lineup we have suggests it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation, Jim.
Well, if you want to secure a clean sheet, Peter, this is a very good way of going about it. It adds discipline and lends a stubbornness to that midfield, which can stifle opposition attempts to play through, and it takes a lot of pressure off your defence, of course. Forces longer passes through the aerial route. So, all things considered, that extra layer across midfield is highly, highly effective.
There's the whistle, and here we go.
And here's Schick.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. He's gone for goal. An early chance, their first of the game.
Safal. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Spread out to the left.
He's in plenty of space here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
So it is still 0-0.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
And the counter is on. He's got away.
Kral. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, nicely intercepted. He's on it. Can he get away? Here comes the cross. And the pass is intercepted. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Safal gets into some space. And it's hoisted clear. And there is the half-time whistle.
A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Everyone, please welcome
Any
our
opinion
players
you'd
to the
like to express on
field.
the first half?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
The Czech Republic have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Played through into space. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Out for a throw. And he's there to belt it away. That's a throw. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the...
He's got full! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Schick is offering a wry smile there.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now he's off and running. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Sofal. Oh, that's delightful. Yep, it's a corner.
Substitution for Czech Republic.
The Czech
Number
Republic
10,
with their first corner.
Schick.
The first in the game for
Number
either side,
8.
actually.
Coming on the field, number 11, number 15.
The Czech Republic really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Can he get it through? Oh, that's a fine interception. Sofal.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It's come to nothing. And now the breakaway.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. And he was quick to react. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
Please keep your eyes on your children during
So
the
all
match at
square,
all times.
we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Chooses to go cross-field. This looks promising. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's made its way to... He's tried one! And with that, we've reached the halfway point of extra time.
Today to please drink responsibly.
Halfway through extra time, and still we are deadlocked. Is it time for a hero to step up and to grab the headlines here? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? Here we go then for the last time. The score still 0-0.
18, Belgium. Substitution in progress.
Well, that's beautifully weighted.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Place.
Tries to pass it through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now he's got space here. That is lovely. The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
Yeah, the longer it went on, it kind of became inevitable that it would end this way, and while each defence can be proud, they've got very little say from here. It's up to the keepers now.
The referee has ended the second half of extra time. All square, some weary legs out there, so who has it left? And he's found the net.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver. Yeah, good pen that. Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
So, the second man in line. Dispatched emphatically.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
And the keeper's come up trumps.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
The Czech Republic are looking for comfort. Oh, that is quite remarkable.
Oh, that's unlucky. Got almost everything right.
The third man in the queue. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. He's put it wide.
Oh, that was extremely sloppy.
Big character, big moment, big save.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Oh, what a save!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
So all eyes on the goalkeeper. Oh, he saved it!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
Ah, he's managed to miss it. Kovac must save it. Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
So both teams effectively one kick away from the precipice. Coolly into the bottom corner.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
So can he do it? Can he keep them alive?
That's just emphatic. He knew exactly what he was doing.
3 each. No winner through 7, on to 8 now. Oh, it's a really good save.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Kovac obliged to stop this to keep them alive. And that has lifted the roof. So it all ends in heartbreak. All the effort, all the exertion, all the exhaustion, and it counts for nothing.
Oh, this is so tough on the penalty taker as the heroes celebrate. Right now, it's a horrible experience, but they really should try and get those chins up.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain from parking outside this stadium. Thank you very much.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Everybody standing for the national anthem of Croatia. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this team can do themselves a real favour by getting the best out of this player, Kudus. He's such a powerful and intelligent runner, but I wouldn't say he's a great crosser of the ball. For me, he needs to be in a more central role where he can make use of his strength, agility, dynamism, and all of that space around him.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And it's Perisic. Modric. Now it's Budimir. That's going to go a long way. And he's only too happy to take that back. Drives it in. Punched away. Ayew tries to clear. In again. And it's hoisted clear. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Budimir. Budimir! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Croatia have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Tries to play it through. Kovacic. Kudus.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Kudus. Ayew.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's made its way to him. He's found some space. Now it's great chance! Goal! Croatia! That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Elects to cross.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Over to the left. Now it's Williams. Baturina. And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Croatia, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Croatia carrying a one-goal lead. Ambitious ball here. Baturina in acres of space out wide. Oh, nice touch. Oh, that's superb.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Modric. Croatia are still that goal to the good. It's Perisic! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done for the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Croatia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Baturina. In towards the back stick. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Vardiol cuts out the pass. Jiku kept his eye on it, and he's there. Abdul Samed. Kudus. And it's Ayew. And he's on his way! Iñaki Williams has it in a wide position. Corner given.
Substitution for Croatia. Number 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 11. Budimir. Coming on the field.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Yacha. Number 22. Substitutions taking place.
And it's going to be another corner. Here's the header! And that's a real chance missed.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Croatia can consider themselves just about safe now. The final 5 minutes. Now it's Piazza, who's looking wide. Perisic gets into some space. Big header! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And the lead is extended still further. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So here comes a substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
A case now of complete control. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Ghana do have a chance to counter here. He's in plenty of space here. And he thumps it clear. And that is as far as it goes. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Begley.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
And now, lining up for
With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Well, we're on the way. Deli Bashiru. Now it's Osimhen. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, this looks sharp. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well, that has not gone well. Gets a good foot in there.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully a football match will break out soon.
Great vision.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And we have our very first corner. And he'll shoot here! And now a sudden chance to counter.
Albania really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a conscious effort to almost bypass midfield and get someone in quickly.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And the long ball is ridiculed somewhat, but long passing will always have a respect, particularly if it picks out the...
Osimhen! Oh, it's come off the upright. Dealt with nicely by the defence. He's going for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Deli Bashiru. The muscular approach does pay off here. And here's Osimhen. Spread it left. He's in space and looking for options. Opts to play it back. Takes a shot! Cleared away. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So there was the first half.
Nigeria ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Nigeria are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Now it's Osimhen. Looking for options for movement. Decent chance! No mistake! And finally he has breathed life into the game. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because...
Shoots! He scores! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And here's Osimhen. He's had a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Number 19.
So, time for
Number
changes
9,
on both sides, actually.
Number 15. Coming on the field. Number 12. Number 22.
Oh, that's
Number
well
7,
done, really robust.
Movement. Substitutions taking place.
Nigeria
Perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Drive.
great chance!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he is going into that little black book. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, super ball! Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Driving forward. He's on it, can he get away? Gets into some space. He's being urged to shoot. Tries a shot! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it!
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
And the first thing he's going to do here, teacher, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Substitution.
Oh, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Nigeria take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And he cuts out the supply.
And there goes the final whistle. Nigeria have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference.
Bashiru
Picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Austria braced for their anthem. The lineup we have suggests it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation, Jim.
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs two of the three central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in. He should get plenty of support with this setup.
So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, David Alaba, one of the most versatile players out there. He's just got so much positional awareness and intelligence. He can basically do a job anywhere on this pitch. He's got fabulous technique too, especially with his delivery in and around the area. He'll be eyeing up any set plays the opposition concede.
He's tried one! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Sabitzer, Lima, and claimed it back swiftly. Not the most accurate pass. Baumgartner. Great vision, and he's picked out the run. Arnautovic. Arnautovic climbs up big! Oh, it rattles the bar! So it is still 0-0. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's a good foot in there. Sabitzer. Hit into the middle.
Well played and well cleared.
And that's been won straight back. 30 minutes gone. Gregoric.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He is just caressing the ball. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Oh, can he get onto this? That is good strength.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
That is a brilliant interception. Arnautovic. Now this could be a chance.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And there is the half-time whistle. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Tries from a long way out. It's wide, but only just.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
He is through here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That has been knocked clear. Oh, good-looking ball. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Sabitzer. Ball played for Baumgartner. Oh, nicely intercepted. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could...
There's the shot! Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Austria are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substitution on the
Austria are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Passing nice and neat. Looking for the run. Oh, that was vital.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on tugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And he's well positioned here. Can he get it? What a chance! And that could come back to haunt them.
I don't think he can quite believe he didn't capitalise on that. He clearly fancied his chances.
Number 19, coming on the field, number 25, number 11, substitution.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Sabitzer. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Lima.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Now that's well seen too.
If they're good enough to keep the ball at this stage.
So that's it. It is all over. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today. It's just that one crucial second-half goal. That's what cost them.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
And now, I'd just like to read out our fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays today.